So, you love flowers, you're a floral designer, you love the art of floral design. Maybe you actually work as a floral designer or have a design business of some sort. When you put all of those together, when you break it down to the fact that as artists, first and foremost, sometimes we need inspiration. Sometimes we get rusty in our actual techniques that we use on a daily basis, and sometimes we're just bored and we need something new to look at. So hopefully these suggestions will give you a bit of a shot in the arm on the inspiration front for your creativity. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am floral designer Frank Blanchard, AIFD, and I have been a floral designer for a lot of years. So I know explicitly what it's like as a creative person when you just draw a blank and you're like deer in headlights, you can't get any inspiration. How do you get that back? What do you need to get inspired to create your next work? Well, I've been seeing a lot of requests online lately, specifically of designers, and a lot of them new designers, looking for inspiration, looking for where to find actual formal floral design educational information of all kinds. So today I thought I would share a bit of inspiration and places that I have found are really great outlets to actually access a lot of really great information. And some of these are publications and publishing groups that have a lot of great content, but the fact of the matter is you just gotta know where to find them to actually get at it. So this is what I'm sharing with you today, and all of these I'm definitely gonna share links to where to find them in the description down below, so if you're interested, definitely check them out. So first, I'm starting with two books that I highly recommend, and these are really what I would consider to be formal floral design educational material. But it's definitely an opportunity when using these two books that I'm going to share with you to really up your skills when it comes to floral design and different design techniques that you can actually utilize as part of your design work. And the first one is actually produced by the AIFD organization, which is the organization that I'm a part of. And this is the AIFD Guide to Floral Design. This is, if you are at all interested in looking into the AIFD organization, if you're interested in potentially testing to work towards getting your CFD accreditation and also potentially working towards your AIFD accreditation, this book is what all of the testing that goes into doing that is based on. Everything that you need to know when it comes to testing for your certification and or your accreditation with AIFD is all in this book. So this is a really important book to know. And even if you're not pursuing a certification, anybody can get this book, and it's got a lot of great information in it. And it's even got information that really has nothing to do with flowers per se, but even related types of work that we do, especially if you do wedding and event work. There's an entire section in here on that, from how to lay out a room for an event, for a buffet, for a floral display escort table. All kinds of information you'll find in this book, but this is one that I highly recommend, especially if you want to do floral design at a professional level. So this is a really good one. The AIFD Guide to Floral Design. And the next book I want to share with you was a joint project. This book was put together and written by Hitomi Gilliam, AIFD, and Kathy Whalen, AIFD. And I love promoting this book because when I did my testing for AIFD, I actually used their book, which is a fresh look at judging floral design. I actually used this book at the same time I was using the AIFD book. I was very much using them in tandem to really level up my knowledge and understanding of all of the elements and principles of design. So these are two books that I highly recommend. They've got some really great inspirational photo images in both of them, and definitely two that I would look at adding to your floral design library. And links will be below. Now, the next pieces of information, or where I would suggest going to find information, are number one, Florist Review magazine, or what most people just know as Florist Review. Produced and published here in the United States. It started out as being an actual physical produced paper hard copy of a magazine, and it's expanded far beyond that. Now that the internet has become what it is, especially, it is a great spot to find access to and learn about different podcasts specifically for floral designers and the floral industry. Lots of great information specifically on design, as well as growing flowers if you're a flower farmer. It's really got a broad range of topics that Florist Review covers. Really anything and everything having to do with the floral industry and floral design at a professional level. In addition to the magazine, and they also do have an online e-magazine version of the magazine, but in addition to that, for books, it's also a great spot to find a lot of different books produced specifically on the topic of floral design that you can't find other places, like Amazon, etc. So definitely check out Florist Review. And again, I'll have a link down below for that. And the next two, one is from the UK and the other one from Europe. The one from the UK is Fusion Flowers, and that is produced by my friend Alison Bradley in the UK, and that is, I just have to say, Alison, if you see this, kudos to you. You are a mastermind when it comes to finding the best information that floral designers, and especially professional floral designers, really want to see. It is a hard copy magazine that you can get. It's also obviously a digital online version of the magazine, but she also, with Fusion Flowers as a publisher, also gives us access to a lot of design inspiration when it comes to books and also items that we would actually want to utilize and use in our floral design work. So it's a good place to access and find different kinds of tools and containers, all kinds of things. But that is Fusion Flowers, a really great way to get your design career as well-rounded as possible. And the next and last one that I wanted to share with you today is Fleur Creative from Europe, and this is another great one that has a hard copy version of the magazine if you want to subscribe to it. It also has an online digital version of the magazine, but this is another publishing group producing amazing content on the topic of floral design and the floral industry. An immense library of books that you can get to add to your personal design library that you would very much be interested in, I'm sure. And definitely one of my top go-to places for where to find content and information to inspire my creativity. All of these places, Fusion Flowers and Fleur Creative, all have a variety of different things that you would love to access, including podcasts, etc. In some upcoming videos, I'm also going to share some professional floral design schools and online training that I would highly recommend to anyone who is potentially looking at working in the floral design world, floral industry, and especially if you're working on the specific niche within the floral industry of working as a floral designer. There's so many different avenues within the floral industry that anybody could potentially start a career in. And when it comes to floral design, these schools and all of these publications that I've shared today are great ones. So if you like content like this, definitely give this video a thumbs up and share it with others who you know are currently looking for design inspiration and training materials, as all of this content is really kind of mind-blowing as to how much is actually out there and available. The hard part is figuring out where to find it. So hopefully this video has been helpful today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, definitely hit that bell icon down below, and that way when I do upload new content for you, you'll get a notification when I do that. But until next time, I will share some other videos here in the end screen that you might be interested in, especially if you are looking at leveling up your skills and knowledge when it comes to operating a florist or flower business of some sort. So until next time, be well everybody, get that creativity going, and we will see you very soon. Bye for now.